Hello, RDC students and families and parents. This is Carly, and I am here from the Refugee Development Center. And today I am going to share some information about parent and teacher relationships. So we will talk about the importance of involvement, how to be involved, the Lansing School District phone numbers, as well as student view and parent view. All right, so to begin with, in the United States, it is expected that a teacher and parent or caretaker communicate regularly about the student's school experience. When parents are involved in their child's education, the child does better at school and in life. Teachers and the school want parents and caretakers to call and visit the school. It's a partnership. And the Lansing School District will help with an interpreter to speak to your child's teacher if you need it. I do want to start off by saying that parents and families know how to best raise their children, and acknowledging that it is hard to come to a new country with new rules and new ways of life. Parents and families are the first teachers for their children, and it's very important that they continue teaching their children. The school teachers will change every year, but it is still important to have good relationships with the teachers in order for the child to have success. Parents, teachers, and students work together for success. You can see in this picture to the right here, it involves student willingness, parent support, and teacher excellence, all to have academic success for the child. So in schools in the US, teachers respect parents and like it when caretakers are involved and know what is happening at school. The school helps your child with academic success, and caretakers and families are involved in continuing the process at home. So the teacher teaches during the day, and then the family takes over teaching when the student comes home. Teachers and parents are equally important for the child's learning. Teachers know a lot about academic stuff, but parents know a lot about life stuff. Specific to the Lansing School District, students speak over 60 languages. And many students are learning English, and students might be in a class with all English learners. So they might be surrounded by people who are all learning English just like them. The bilingual department in the Lansing School District helps with all families who speak languages other than English. The Lansing School District bilingual department is really big and really smart. There's a lot of people in the Lansing School District bilingual department who care about families who are learning English and will do their best to help you. So we talked a little bit about involvement and how important it is, but now we want to talk about how to be involved. So some suggestions are to ask your children about their teachers and their classes every day. When they get home from school, if you're there, you can say, hey, how was your day at school? You can go to the school when there are events. You can go to parent-teacher conferences at the school. You can ask to see your child's progress report and check their grades online. Or you can email or talk on the phone with the teachers. You can call the school and talk with someone in your preferred language, and we will share the language lines in just a minute. So parent-teacher conferences are a very important thing that happen during the school year. And during parent-teacher conferences, teachers talk about the child and how they are doing at school. The teacher will talk specifically about that child as an individual, and they'll have specific comments about the child. So parents can bring questions and concerns to the teacher during parent-teacher conferences. They typically happen about twice a year. They're often in the evening, but teachers will send home information with the students, or you can find the information on the Lansing School District website at www.lansingschools.net. You might also like to call the school. Parents can call the school to ask questions or get information. There are different phone numbers for different calls, and you can visit the Lansing School District website to find that information. Parents can call the school to report an absence, ask to talk to a teacher, or leave a message with the principal. All right, so here are some of the language lines that the school offers. There's Arabic, English, Nepali, Spanish, Vietnamese, Burmese, French, Somali, and Swahili. So if you speak one of those languages, you can call that phone number and leave a message. When you do leave a message, be sure to leave the student's name, the school, and the best phone number that they can reach you at. All right, so parent view and student view are what the schools use to keep track of their grades, as well as share that information with parents and students. So you can go to synergy.lansingschools.net/production/pxp2_login.aspx. You might also be able to Google search Lansing School District Student View. On that website, you can check absences and email with your child's teacher. And a login is required to get into Student View. The username is your student's ID number. And the password is their first initial, last initial, birth month in the form of a letter, and birthday in the form of a letter. All right, so for example, my name is Carly Pollock, and my student ID is 12345, and my birth date is August 16th, 1993. So my login, my username would be 12345, and my password will be CP0816, and that comes from August 16th, 1993. This is what the page will look like when you need to log in. You'll type in your username where it says username and password where it says password. And the link for Student View and Parent View is above again. So it's natural for problems to come up at school, and here are some of the steps that you might be able to take to resolve the problem. So first, the problem is identified. The second step is for the student to try to resolve the problem. Maybe the student comes home and talks to the family about the problem, and then the family tries to give suggestions or help the student resolve the problem. And finally, the parent or family can contact the school for help. The best way to solve the problem is to call or go to the school. There are phone numbers for different languages, and you can find those in the previous slides. Someone will call you back in your preferred language, and you can leave a message and say, "Hello, this is your name. My child is at your child's school, and we are having a problem with," and then explain the problem. "Please call me back at," and then list your phone number. So RDC works in many of the schools and has good relationships with many teachers and principals in the Lansing School District. If there is a problem that seems confusing or too big to handle on your own, please first try to talk to the school. RDC can help you to understand or come up with a plan. So remember, students, families, and teachers are all part of a student's academic success. Parent and family involvement in the school is good. Families, students, and teachers can work together to resolve a problem. All right, everyone, thank you for listening to this today, and we would love to connect with you online. You can visit our website, our Facebook, or send us an email. Our address is 600 West Maple Street, and you can give us a call at 517-999-5090. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and please take care.